Hi. I'm just going to do hopefully a short video with some updates. I don't have uh, a book to review entirely. Uh, and I want to start by thanking Alan Morton. I hope I'm pronouncing his last name correctly. Um, but I bought, I bought The History of My Life by Giacomo Casanova, based off of Alan's recommendation. I haven't read a word yet, but I'm very excited to get into it. I love I love the idea of someone's name becoming part of like common vernacular. The only other example I could think of was the Marquis de Sade, where we get sadism from. Um, but to me, it's hilarious that there's a real person named Casanova, and to this day, if you're talking about like, um, I guess some sort of like suave or maybe like a womanizer, you would say like, you're a regular Casanova. Um, anyway, I'm looking forward to reading it. Thank you, Alan. Um, then um, I started reading uh, Romola. I don't know how to say that either. By George Eliot. I just read The Mill and the Floss. Then I read Silas Marner. Um, and I thought maybe I was kind of on a roll. And I got maybe 100 pages in. Um, and my initial reaction was that I was really loved it. I mean, the language was beautiful, rich, even by George Eliot standards, um, and kind of different. Like it actually read more Italian. Like there were parts of it that reminded me of the Decameron. Um, but it's a historical novel, and I guess I got bored. Um, I just had to put it down. I was not really following it. There was a lot of historical context, um, and I guess I just wasn't in the mood. But I think whenever I'm in the right headspace, I will get back to it, and I think I would enjoy it. Um, so for still Victober, so instead of Romola, I started reading um, The Old Curiosity Shop by Charles Dickens. I'm so glad that I picked it up. Andy, that's my water. Really glad I picked it up. Um, Immediately, it was just such a different tone than George Eliot. Really kind of bawdy and fun. Lots of jokes, comical characters. Immediately, the story was engrossing. Um, and I'll say one of the great things about Charles Dickens, and this is nothing new, but uh, he's one of the most talented authors for naming characters, among other things. But um, the, the the names that he comes up with for his characters, I can't think of another author that is like more consistently um, on point. Um, and like some of his books, this one especially, it is kind of cartoonish. All of the characters are caricatures, um, but um, I guess the last thing I'll say so far, and I think I will do a full book review, but I don't know because I'm already talking about it. Um, for me personally, it's very uncommon um, to laugh out loud from a book, like to have a real physical reaction. Um, and I had that moment with this book where like I had to put it down and collect myself. And it was the name of a character. So there's you're reading it and there's characters being introduced, and there's a character in this book, and his name is Dick Swiveler, and I don't know, it just slayed me. Um, Very, just great name, really funny, and um, with a lot of his characters, the name kind of indicates um, behavior, or it gives you an idea of who the character is either is or going to be. But yeah, Dick Swiveler, great. Um, so anyway, that's what I'm reading right now, and this is sort of just a short um, rambling video. Um, so thank you for watching.